All right, good afternoon. It is September the 2nd and back to school. And I guess that, doesn't really impact us too much, does it, Jamie, as we continue with our UPAR update for today. And that's, of course, speaking mainly about, if I can get her done here, speaking mainly about our area over in 110th Street. This is the bi-weekly project update. Without further ado, I will flip it over to Jamie. Jamie, you want to just summarize in very brief, like of course this PowerPoint says it, but just give us an overall picture of how things have gone and what the whole project is. Because I'm not sure everybody understands the large scope of this project.
Sure. Just on a note, just because you mentioned school, the guys did a good job. We actually did some concrete work by St. Mary's School, and they were able to finish that just the week before school has opened. So good job to those guys. So I guess a project overview. This year we are dealing with replacing the underground for 110, starting from Pioneer up to the middle of the 900 block. So underground means we've replaced the sanitary sewer, we've replaced all the old cast iron water line to new PVC lines. So PVC is the better material. It's made of plastic, so it will last better than the cast iron. So with doing underground, we're basically digging up the street. So we also just while we're there, we also renew the sidewalks that need to be replaced, and then we put on new road or new asphalt on top of it. I guess that's the whole summary of it.
Awesome. And then to kind of recap too, this is a big project, right? So it's not
Yes, yeah.
abnormal that it would take quite a lot of time to get this done, right?
Yeah. Actually, we are like schedule wise, I would say besides the big rain that we've got, we weren't delayed till about the end of August. But currently, I would say we're still on schedule or we're maybe delayed, but it's less than a week. So for a project as big as this, that's actually a win for us, just because we've been having drier weather. I guess not a win for our farmers and all that, but for construction, the weather has been on our side.
Okay, that's awesome. So right now, Jamie, and of course, Jamie's our project manager, so he's the guy that's answering all your questions if you're emailing or texting in, and he's got all the details. So Jamie, where are we at right now with what we've completed to date? I guess we've kind of gone over some of that, but where are we at right now, and what's to be expected in the next couple of weeks?
Okay, so all of the underground work has been completed. And as I mentioned, we've replaced all the sanitary sewer. We did replace some parts of the storm sewer that are also damaged or just worn out. And we've also replaced all the water mains. And then we did finish replacing all of the people who opted in for their service laterals as well. So I believe there were 9 or 10 people who volunteered to do those replacements as well. So currently, we are still working on the concrete, and they are expected to be done by tomorrow because they told me about Wednesday or Thursday, tomorrow or Thursday. So following the concrete, uh, they're actually currently working on putting down the road base, which is the road foundation. So they're expecting to pave late this week or early next week. And then
So
just a small update. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Go ahead,
just
Candice.
a quick question, just because I'm not in this world myself. But
Yeah.
when you say concrete to be done, of course, that I'm guessing that's to do with sidewalks. So are we able to walk on it like immediately after it dries, or does it have to set for a little while first?
For the newer technology we have now, we actually spray, we call that an additive that makes it harder faster than usual. So once they pour it around maybe like 2 days, people can actually walk on it already. But we leave it to cure for a little bit. But technically, you could walk on it after like a day or two.
Okay, but there'll be
Yeah.
barriers and signage up there, so we'll get
Yeah.
people to make sure that they're respecting those, right?
Yeah, yeah, people are, I mean, our contractors are good with putting barriers, especially in front of the concrete. So, I mean, technically they could walk on it, but people stay away from it.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. And then when we talk about the road base too, does that
Yeah.
mean the road will open up and people can start driving, or are we still closing those roads for a little bit yet?
For now, we're still keeping them closed just because the days up to paving will be really short. So I think it would just cause confusion for us to open it and then close it back again after a few days. So I'd suggest we, uh, just because people are kind of used to which roads are closed now, we could keep them closed until we finish paving. Because once they start paving, it's not going to take too long.
Okay. Any,
And then
oh, sorry, go ahead, Stu.
one item that you brought up, we're coming to that funny season of the year. It's called winter. And
Mhm.
people like to throw stuff on the sidewalk to try to prevent it from gathering ice. Please, please, please do not throw salt on the new concrete. It'll just deteriorate it really fast. Instead, use a product or look for a product that's called calcium magnesium acetate. It sort of makes the snow and ice, softens it up so it can be scraped off. It will not run it off, and it's easier on concrete than what calcium chloride or magnesium chloride is. That
Okay.
stuff will just eat the surface away, and you will have a very rough concrete sidewalk then.
Jamie, as most of us will never remember that. Can
I-
we get a little handout that we send to all the houses on both sides
Sure, yeah.
with some products that will work on that concrete, saying, hey,
Yeah.
this will help keep it in better shape, particularly while it's brand new.
Sure, we'll send out some flyers. And I guess
Yeah.
rule of thumb is commonly like at Canadian Tire and the supermarkets, you'd actually see on the labels that it's concrete safe. So that kind of will guide people
Yeah.
too.
But if we even give them a couple brand names or something that would work, I don't know. But
Sure.
I think it makes some sense to try to keep this in good shape.
Yep.
But we really need to provide them with something in writing rather than just this. The
Sure.
other part is St. Mary's was also UPAR, was it not?
Yes, it's also UPAR. So
And
just because, oh, sorry. So the amount of work we did for St. Mary's, originally we were supposed to just do the school side, but then we saw that the other side was busted up as well. So we did the entire block.
okay, and that's completed now.
Yeah, it's completed now, just before school opened. So it was perfect timing.
Okay.
Good.
What are we looking at then for a timeline for paving and reopening? Just ballpark. I won't hold you to it. It's not like we're recording this
Yeah.
in public or anything.
Yeah, so like I said, they're putting down road base now, which is the last step before paving. So our estimated time for completion would be around next week. I want to say like September 12 or maybe it would spill over to the week after that.
Okay, and then will
Yeah.
it, painting of the lines, anything taking place after that, or does that take place then in the spring?
I guess Stu could answer that question.
Pardon that again? I missed the question.
Line painting.
Line painting will if we get it done quick enough, we will do it in September. Otherwise, we'll have to wait till next year. It all depends on our temperature and when the asphalt is complete.
Okay, so some things are still weather dependent at this point.
You betcha.
I
Awesome.
wanted to circle back on just to kind of give you guys an overview of all the concrete work that has been done around the city. So we were able to, like I mentioned, we've completed by St. Mary's School. We've also completed the sidewalk link on 15th Avenue by Zion Lutheran Church. We've completed the network at Piac Trail in 91st Street as well. We've put in ped ramps. And just so everyone's aware, we are working on trying to update all the corners without ped ramps. So meaning wherever we go, we're putting in ped ramps. And then we've also put in 2 ped ramps by the Battleford's Residential Services as they've been requesting that. And then I guess what's left now is just the concrete for 110th Street, whatever's left of it. So just to give you guys an update where all the other stuff has been happening.
I can add, we will be very shortly talking to the people in Parsons about the project for next year.
Yep.
Jamie, you're not aware of that necessarily, but
It
has
been mentioned a few times.
Yeah. So it's one of the things we have to set up some meetings with. Those will be announced fairly quickly. Work with you guys to get something out so that people know what our plans are and how we're going to do it.
Awesome. Have we missed anything other than sharing how to get a hold of Jamie, whose phone I'm sure rings nonstop all day, every day?
Yeah, I think that's about it. Garbage and mail still the same. It'll go back to normal once everything's paved as well. And then the parking as well. There is still the notice where areas that are close to construction, we've temporarily lifted the restrictions. So the CSOs won't be giving you tickets if you can't park into your garages and you have to park in an adjacent street. And I guess that's everything.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And Stu, thank you for the operations overview as well. It is obviously this is a joint effort to make sure that we get all the information we need out to the public. And again, Jamie's our project manager, so call or text 306-441-0359 or email upar@cityofmb.ca. That is it for today. Thank you all.
Thank you.